did see a post from AJ Roberts this morning that really spoke to me, and I just wanted to share that. I think it's very relevant to all of us, and especially the standers. So it goes to all my friends out there who know what's really going on, to all my conspiracy theorist friends. Yes, sometimes it's a curse and not always a blessing to be awake. Awakening is the most liberating, alienating. We've got feedback there. Is that okay? Is that better? Sorry. Awakening is the most liberating, alienating, excruciating, empowering, lonely, confusing, freeing, frightening, expansive journey. If you find yourself struggling as you try to process all this insanity, you are not alone. No one talks about the darkness that accompanies awakening or the grief. Not only grieving the life and illusions you once had, but the realisation that almost everything you thought you once knew is a lie. The beliefs you've held, people you've trusted, principles you were taught, all lies. Shattering illusions is rarely an enjoyable experience. There is a considerable amount of discomfort that comes with growth, and the grieving process doesn't stop there. With these newfound realisations, you then find yourself grieving all over again, grieving the loss of many relationships with people who just don't get it, feeling alone, being ridiculed and shamed, not only by the masses, but for many of you, your very own family and friends too. Feeling like you no longer have much in common with the people you're surrounded by. Struggling with carrying on bullshit, shallow conversations that lack substance with those who are still fast asleep. Even feeling disconnected from your entire support system because they can't see what you see. Some even grieve for the loss of their ignorance because ignorance is bliss and reality is harsh. Awakening can be a lonely road, and you will often find yourself journeying alone. There is no way to sugarcoat it. Awakening to the realities of this world is brutal. It will have you running through the entire gamut of human emotions. You have to master the art of diving down the darkest of rabbit holes, only to come out and still function in daily life. And that's a skill people don't talk about enough. Some of you are struggling with feeling disconnected from families and friends. It's as though they exist in another world. Please know you are not alone. And not only are you not alone, you have an entire tribe standing with you. We may be separated by miles, but we are deeply connected in purpose and in spirit. So I think that's really, it just encapsulates everything. I'll say it again, please know you are not alone. And not only are you not alone, you have an entire tribe standing with you. Don't forget, we found each other. This has been a hell of a couple of years, but there's always a silver lining to every cloud. And throughout this, we have created such incredible communities with each other. And we're seeing now more and more are growing out of these communities. We're really coming together to create the kind of world that we actually want to live in. And I would just encourage everyone to keep making those connections, keep going, don't give up, and keep getting your face out there. We need to make our voices heard. This isn't the time for complacency. The restrictions may have reduced. It may seem that things are relatively normal, but we know the truth. And so it's more important now than ever to just keep getting out there on the streets, on our streets, keeping the beacons burning. So when the shit does hit the fan again, as it will, people know where to come. We won't have gone anywhere. So keep standing, everyone. Keep standing strong together. Lots of love.
Now take your freedom back. Stand up. freedom ride.